How's it going, guys? And welcome to another party starter build in Gedonia 2. Today, we'll be looking at the foundations of a bard. So let's dive in. Welcome to the level 5 party starters. For the attributes for the bard, we went 4 points into charisma. That will give us 2 free mercenaries at the start and 12 command points. It will also allow us to pretty much talk our way out of everything. With our silver tongue, we can persuade the citizens of Esnon, the old silver tongue Casanova conman sort of deal. And we've also gone 1 point into strength just for the leather armor, because that can provide melee and ranged, and that's what we're sort of going to go for, a ranged melee support. And also 2 points into agility just for the 2 dodge points. You can swap this out if you want to go down the intellect path, but I thought, well, I'll go a little bit of a melee range character, so the agility is actually going to help me out with my range damage. Then for origins, I reckon bards are, I don't know, maybe peasants, but I might just go nobleman just for the extra gold. Bards always love gold. For skill points, we've gone 2 points into leadership, and we've gone the warhorn skill, and we have chosen the attack warhorn mode. So it applies an effect for the whole party that increases melee and range damage and the attack speed, and the effect is increased with leadership, so that's why we've got 2 points in leadership. This will provide a buff to your entire party, which is great if you have a full party, especially with a tank and even a ranger. It's a no-brainer to get the attack warhorn mode. If you have a team, of course, with just magic, dark and nature, maybe the magic warhorn's better for you. And if it's more of a, if you need a bit more healing and more defense, the defensive warhorn's pretty good. But since I've already made our tank character in the start of the series, he's got defensive warhorn, so we're going to synergize and go with the attack warhorn instead. Next up, we've got 3 points into music. So this is going to be our main focus. I just thought, I've never really made a bard before, but you know what? It sounds like fun. I reckon the next tier of skills here are going to be really good. But for now, we've got serenades. I've picked just serenade, and this starts playing music and accumulating chord buffs that will allow you to use other bard abilities. While playing, you cannot attack or use non-bard abilities. So we really need to keep our distance for now, but to actually do the serenade. It was either serenade or march. Serenade allows you to just walk a little bit, and march you cannot move at all. You just got to stand in one spot. But with the serenade, I've also got the acrobatic bard, so we can dodge while we're in close combat, or if we need a dodge at all. There's also tear at the strings, which I suppose you can put in there, but for a 45-second cooldown, I just thought it's not that worth it. Maybe if you get both of them, yeah, but this is the start. You shouldn't be attacked if you actually are playing in a party with a tank and DPS and healer and that. So that's why I picked serenade and acrobatic bard. Next up, we got musical healing. So I've chosen musical healing zone. So we just spend 5 chords that we have to accumulate, and it creates a healing zone for 10 seconds. It is very good if the tank is in one spot and needs some healing. You pop that, they are pretty much full health. Plus, if they're going to be using the defensive warhorn and you've got a healer, you're pretty much safe. Musical protection, it only helps you out, so it doesn't really help the party. And musical healing, it just shoots to the closest ally. So I thought at least you can target musical healing zone and you know where you want it. That's a pretty good one. Next up is lute attacks. I chose throw lute just because it sounded funny. You can choose bard strike, but you have to be pretty close to the enemy. So I just thought, yeah, you might as well throw lute from a distance. It's not a bad ability, but it's an ability. All right, let's see this build in motion. So you can see we've got 2 allies with us. Say they can replicate a ranger and a tank. So here we are, we're going to fight this thing. So first things first, let's get our attack buff on. Then we're just going to smash out some awesome tunes. Just get some chords happening before we actually fight. Got that. see how guys are going to go in there and attack. We can put this healing down here, so our guy can get healed. Try our loot. Going to be a pretty simple build. Not much action, but you're going to be helping your allies out a lot. And get some pretty cool items from this guy. With this bard build, it is very slow. It doesn't feel like you're doing much to support your party. Supplying a few companions to actually support your damage and distracting the enemies, I can see this can be a really good build and really helping out your team. Supplying buffs and healing, and also some damage from your companions that they can distract the enemies, and you've got a bit of crowd control, I suppose, when you use your companions. But let me know what you guys think. That's going to do it for me. I hope you guys are enjoying Gedonia 2. I can tell you I am having so much fun playing this game, and I am so happy it's out. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time for some more party starter builds in Gedonia 2. Alright guys, take care.